Hello and welcome to Downy Design Studio. Today we're going to do a SIP tutorial, and SIP meaning stamps, ink and paper. Very simple technique using the lovely U stamp set from the catalogue, and we're going to be making this card. So there's a lot of stamping, just simple stamping, and then we're creating a little bit of dimension with the flowers and this little die cut here. So we're using three colours from the Subtles range. We're using Balmy Blue, Blushing Bride and Pear Pizzazz. So let's get started. So first of all you need a mask, because this is my die cut, and if you can see the stamping goes underneath that die cut. So what I'm going to do is create a little mask with the post-it notes. So get the sticky bit that's up the top here, pencil around this, cut it out, and that's what I've done here. And then you're going to pop that onto your card, and that will create a little mask so that you can do your stamping around it. So first of all I'm going to start with the Blushing Bride. So get my stamp, and then one generation, second generation, you get a different tone with the second generation. So first, second generation. And then cleaning your stamps, you have got your Stamp and Scrub. Mine is very old, so it's actually broken now, but you've got one side which has got little droplets in the corner, and that's your wet side, and then you've got a sun on that side, and that's your dry side. So you pop your Stampin' Mist, spray it on here, get your stamp pad, clean it, and then you can dry it off, and then it's nice and dry. You've also, don't pop your stamps in water. You've also got the chamois, which is a bit cheaper, and you pop that in water, and then you can clean your stamps just like a chamois really, and then you leave it to dry, and I just store it in this case. So let's get back to our stamping. So then we're going to move on to the green. So Pear Pizzazz, and I'm going to again first generation, second generation, first, second, first, second, and that's enough. To open your stamp pad, the new ones, hold it in both hands, get your thumbs, pop it in the middle and press, clicks open, flip it over and push it down. I've just got the little lovely blue flowers. Again, first generation, second generation, and that's enough. So I'll leave that open for a minute because I'm going to show you I'm just going to show you how to cut these flowers out. I've done a whole load more, but I'm just going to show you how to fussy cut. You've got a nice pair of sharp snips, pointed edge. You turn the paper rather than the scissors. So you're going to leave a little border around the outside, You turn your paper. If your paper is too big, which this is, because all you want to do is manipulate your paper like that, and you don't turn your scissors. Get a little border around the outside and then cut. Keep turning your paper and just keep going. Now sometimes that gets in the way, so you don't want that to get in your way because it is harder to cut. And that's your little flower. So you'll be happy to know that I've already done some earlier. I've done first generation, second generation, and then I've got this little sponge pad, and then I'm going to make it sort of three-dimensional. So I'm going to get the end of my, take your pick tool and bring it down like that, and I'm going to get a bit of dimension so it gets a little bit of a 3D effect. So then I pop it, take this off, take my mask off, and then I'm going to put my die cut on. So that is going to stick on flat. Like so. And then I have got a smaller die cut that I'm going to put my little sentiment on. I'm going to put it to one side because I want the flowers to go on the other side. So that is going to go on with some dimensionals to give it a little bit of, just to raise it up basically. And that is going to go in the middle here. Then I'm going to stick on my flowers. So I'm going to get some glue dots for that. And I would like the darker and the lighter. So it looks like the pink, the lighter pink is in the background. It's a lighter colour. And then I'm going to choose a few of these blue ones. And again, pop them on with glue dot. It's a mixture of the lighter and the darker tones, which give it a little bit of contrast. And the thing is, you don't have to do this if you didn't want to. If you wanted to leave the simple stamping, it looks effective just like that as well. I'm just giving you a little something else that you could do. I'm then going to cut this bit off. Now again, sometimes, you know, people think you could have your die cut in the middle, which I often have, but I think it's quite nice to have it to the side. So then I'm going to mount it on my Balmy Blue DSP. Get my glue out. And mount that onto my card. Can't find my bone folder, otherwise I'd be using that. So then I have got a little bow, and that is from the Braided Linen Trim. It's a little bit thicker than the twine, which I quite like it. It's really nice. So I'm just going to screw up my little glue dot, pop it on the back, and then place it where I want it. And then just finishing it off, these lovely little rhinestone jewels, and these are just going to sit in the centre of my flowers, just to give it a little hint of sparkle. Oops, doesn't want to come up. And that's it. Simple stamping. But with a little bit of a twist and dimension. Thank you very much for joining me. Bye bye. If you like this video, please click the like button below, and please subscribe and select the bell icon to all to receive notifications of when I upload. Thank you.